I'm going to ask Fez if you want to do the thing that you said you wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah, that Terminator movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger is playing the Terminator at age 66, and he has discussed how he can still be the Terminator. When was the original movie? Like 83? How he can still be the Terminator and look this old. He said, conveniently, that's because the skin on top of the Terminator exoskeleton would age, so he would look like this as the Terminator now. I think that's just too annoying and too convenient. And I don't think it would work. I think that the skin wouldn't match up to the exoskeleton. When someone ages, the whole thing ages. The skeleton, the muscle, the skin. If his Terminator body is still in there, it's not going to fit that skin anymore.
Let me jump in and just point out to the last caller. And you're not going to re-sign this gentleman? He brings it. You're welcome. You're welcome, North America. Did you notice that Schwarzenegger's becoming more beloved all the time?
Oh, he's become like the internet has fallen back in love with him.
He's the new Captain Kirk.
People are losing it. He keeps doing these Reddit AMAs. And he just pops up.
He does funny vines.
Yeah, and then he did the picture at Google where he was smoking in front of a no smoking sign, shoving it in their
really
face.
Cool,
it was really cool. I loved it. I was like, yeah, Schwarzenegger, you show him that smoking is good for you.
And now that he's not the governor anymore, he's actually starring in decent action films that are like, kind of the 80s. They have some humor in them, but it's not like just some.
Well, name one, because I don't know these things.
I'll look up his films since he got knocked out of the governorship.
Because I haven't seen one of them.
What was the one where he was like a Texas sheriff, even though he has this crazy accent? We're supposed to okay, he's down in Texas running things.
Yeah, he was in something called The Last Stand.
That was a good one.
No.
No one comes into San Antonio starting any shit. I was born and raised here on the border. Bob in Illinois.
Fez, you're going to cause me to have a wreck with the spells of dead air. I have to keep looking over the display on my radio to see if it's not on or off.
All right, someone tried that joke yesterday. So, we were talking about Twitter thieves earlier. I think we got a phone thief. I'm hoping he wrecks. I'm staying quiet. Unfortunately, we haven't heard a crash.
That was weird. I haven't seen any of his movies. I can't. It's too embarrassing. I don't watch Sly Stallone's movies either.
Well, they had a movie. Did you see the trailer for that movie they had together, around Christmas, where they're both stuck in a prison together that Stallone designed, and they had to escape from it, like a future prison called Escape Plan.
No,
it had Jim Caviezel in it. Falling off since he had played Jesus.
If I was him, I'd call myself Jesus Jim Caviezel. I'd like to see a fucking movie with Caviezel and Diesel. That those two guys would finally get together.
I would fucking be there opening
Bring back
day.
Wolfpack.
The Fast and the Righteous.
Get it?
And Schwarzenegger's latest movie is called Sabotage. He leads a DEA.
Talks about his marriage. Here's the other thing about him fucking the maid. I'm sorry, you don't want your fucking husband to fuck a maid. Don't have one. What are you going to do? Just have a Spanish chick walking around in the middle of the day?
Shit, she's always there.
Yeah.
She's got those big Spanish tits.
She's fluffing your fucking pillows up. Sooner or later, something's going to happen.
Come on, Schwarzenegger's bored. Fucking Shriver's doing all sorts of weird Kennedy shit. He has no time for him.
It's not weird Kennedy shit. They're fucking helping fucking special needs kids.
Whatever the fuck that is.
They came up. They invented the Special Olympics.
Did they?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Well, Sergeant Shriver started that.
That was Sergeant Slaughter.
No. Sergeant Slaughter did it, but as a joke. It was just mean.
Here he is dancing with the maid. She loved it.
George, you're on the Run of Fez show.
What's up, buddies?
Yeah.
Yo, Fez, any idiot that knows two things about blueberries knows that if you can keep the flux capacitor at over 86 miles an hour, it's ageless, baby.
Wrong movie, my friend. We're talking the very real science of Terminator robots.
Well, they're not robots.
They're Cyberdyne System 101 cyborg.
They're cyborgs, which makes them human and machine. And yes, that would mean that the body would age. The body part of that would age.
Yeah, look, it's the Terminator. His model Terminator has living tissue over the endoskeleton.
They explained that the first fucking time.
That's how they originally infiltrated the Resistance and started killing all of John Connor's buddies.
Maybe Fez is afraid of this stick because it sounds so phallic. Try calling it the talking pillow. That's from, I think, Sarah. Do you know right now, Kathleen from the Bronx has living tissue over her robot exoskeleton?
Oh, Jesus.
See if she can get, like, the Wolverine claws, but coming out of her toes.
Much better than Wolverine.
I don't think we have to compare. Why compare?
I want Kathleen to be better than Hugh Jackman, or the Hugh Jackman character, Wolverine.
And clothes cannot travel through time. We've learned that.
Yeah, you have to be naked. That's just how it is. Show off those goods traveling through time.
So, Fez, in your opinion, the cyborgs would not even live to be as old as humans?
No, because the skin wouldn't fit anymore, so it would get caught up in the cyborg's body and just either tear off or rip through. The cyborg would go faster than the muscles could go.
Well, it would always be like that.
Well, he doesn't have muscles. He just has the skin.
No, he doesn't have skin. He has muscle under it, too. Because he had blood. Remember when he got his face cut?
Oh, yeah.
You idiot.
It's not like he had, like, gears and stuff. What was
I know.
that?
Fez is not making a lot of sense here. Because really, if you think about it, what they're saying is it's a person on the outside of it. So, Fez, in your opinion, how long would a cyborg live?
I would say they would have to get the skin replaced every
forget skin replaced. It's a fucking human being wrapped around this. How long would it live?
It would live, I would say, 30 years before it was completely gone.
Well, he was older than 30 when he did it. So right now, the logic of this is ridiculous. Let's see what the callers. I know they're getting fired up into this. We're playing Fez Logic. Get a hold of the phone company and see if there's something wrong with our phones.
Okay, I'll call.
And I didn't know that Norris was here.
Norris is here today, yes.
Who else?
And Vito.
I didn't know either one of them were here.
Yeah, they had to take off for finals.
Is Norris learning that Poppy song?
I told her she better get this down.
And tell her that she's going to be doing it at 2 o'clock hour. It's I love you, Poppy.
I'll tell you one thing about Terminator. That Sarah Connor was one shitty parent, banging random dudes, having her just
she had to survive,
learn survival skills.
She had to. She had to trade the only thing that she had, her hot little vagina. All right, I'll blow you. But after that, you're going to teach my son how to blow things up. Yeah, whatever.
You know how to hotwire a car, right? Here's
I kind of felt sorry for her. But she also had one of those weird little 80s fucking hairbands at the end of that. Like she was singing lead for Bon Jovi.
Oh, that hair looked fucking nuts. It's like Elaine, first season of Seinfeld.
I don't like when you always run the lane down.
I love Elaine. But that hair looked crazy that first season.
Travis, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie B, $1 million. I just wanted to defend Shelby because that Last Stand movie was amazing. The director, that dude Kim Ji-woon, he did that the remake of Good, the Bad, and the Ugly over there in Korea, Good, the Bad, and the Weird. He's obsessed with Westerns. And what he tried to do...
I don't even know what this movie is. What movie did you bring up, Shelby?
Talking about The Last Stand.
I'm trying to listen to Chris type. No, I haven't seen... Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
Did you think it was awesome?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie for, like, not shitty, Stallone, he's putting out some bad ones, but it was a good, had Johnny Knoxville, some humor, plus good action.
I haven't seen it.
Think the 310 to Yuma meets High Noon in, like, modern times with a bad German accent.
I won't go that far.
Forrest Whitaker's in this movie, too?
He's in every movie.
And Luis Guzman's in it, so I mean...
Love Luis Guzman.
More than enough reasons to see it.
Love him. Joe Mandy's stopping in here. He's performing tonight on Late Night with Seth Meyers. And then tonight he's at Brooklyn at the Bell House. Tomorrow, Great Scott in Alston, Mass, 7 o'clock. And he's got the mixtape Bitch Face. And he'll be here in just a little bit. Also, what is it? What were you whispering? Shelb, what are you whispering?
What'd you say, Shelby? I can't read your lips, Shelby.
I said the calls were... I just told her to get the calls up a little faster, that's all.
Well, why did you say it in here?
Just gotta watch my mic.
Jesus Christ.
Brandon, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Can Chris Daly please put type right on the fucking microphone, please?
I don't know why we don't turn his mic off when he does that.
Yeah, click, all day.
My whole fucking show thinks they're the New York Times, but back in the fucking 70s. Dusty, on line 4, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello?
Yeah, Dusty, what's up, buddy?
I was just saying I know why the bosses love Fez.
Why is that?
Because they are going to lowball the living fuck out of you come contract time.
I don't know. I think they enjoy him. I say Fez is easily the most loved person on this show. I think it goes like this. Fez, Shelby, Ron, 50 yards of shit, Chris Stanley.
God damn it. Can't believe I'm below this shit again.
Fez gets love, Shelby gets compliments, Ron gets put up with, and then, well, you know.
Generally disliked.
I will tell you this. It wasn't helpful yesterday when you got put in a certain square by Fezzy on the air.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. It's not helpful at all.
Joe Mandy, well, you came and you brought some humor. Joe Mandy is going to be here next. We'll break for this. He's performing tonight on Late Night with Seth Meyers, America's favorite new late night show. Then he's at the Bell House in Brooklyn, which is now being called Largo East. Tomorrow he's in Great Scott. At Great Scott in Alston, Mass. at 7 o'clock. I have to admit I know nothing about this. And then his mixtape, Bitch Face, available on iTunes. We'll break, get right back with Joe Mandy. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez on Raw Dog. Sirius XM Comedy Hits.